Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Chainlink and its valuation against Bitcoin as well as the US dollar. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So, with Chainlink, we ultimately broke last week the channel. We closed below it. Today, or at least this week, we're rallying about 6.5%, coming back into the channel. Now, I said the same thing about Ethereum and its 20-week moving average against Ether USD, but I think it also applies here. Um, Ethereum Chainlink is rallying, and it could enter back into the channel. In which case, if we close above it, then that's great. We can this kind of still has play into it. However, there's 5.5 days left in the week. There's a lot of time in that week for it to come back down, stay where it is. The chances of it closing below the channel is higher, essentially, in my opinion, than it rallying into the channel. However, I'll keep both scenarios uh I'd keep both scenarios to be realistic uh uh scenarios, in which case, like, keep an open mind at least. Things like this have to be very flexible. When we look against the US dollar, um and to the 50-week moving average, because it's a moving average that we see also play a part as support. We also broke that, and we're also rallying towards that today as well. So we'll see what happens. I mean, there is an instance, this is the only instance where we closed below the 20-week, the 50-week, and kind of stayed with it at the very least, and rallied above it. So that's also something to keep in mind as well. It is something that we'll keep a very, very close eye on. If Bitcoin's able to maintain, I guess you could say, if it's able to maintain this line here, that Chainlink has a chance, to say the least. I mean, it's below the 20-week moving average, so in theory, like, altcoins will struggle, and most likely their Bitcoin valuations will fall. But I think Chainlink is a little different. I mean, we talked at length about how Chainlink can be different, and how it performs differently than other altcoins. And Chainlink is one of the altcoins that I did mention that you could see outperform Bitcoin during this period of Bitcoin being below the 20-week moving average. And I'll keep on saying that until I don't think that's the case. Um, and this period below the 20-week moving average can be, a few months, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months. I don't think a year, but definitely into Q4. We should have some idea of what Bitcoin's going to do at that point, and at which case we could really, look back on Chainlink and see how it has progressed against Bitcoin. So just as a unit of measure, we're talking about um, if we just flip back to Bitcoin and see when it broke the 20-week moving average, you could say it's the week of May 17th. Um, and the week of May 17th was here. So we closed at 56,960 Satoshis. I think, I think we have a good chance of breaking that and outpacing Bitcoin at that time. So that's kind of my assessment of that. We'll see. We'll definitely see. I mean, I could be wrong, but Chainlink has done that before, where it has rallied about 140%, if I'm not mistaken, against Bitcoin during the period of Bitcoin being below the 20-week moving average. So I'd like to see that happen again, and I've definitely bet money on that because it's now the third largest position in my portfolio. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.